reading time. We are talking about building fluency. Reading like how we talk. Words that can come out smoothly, thinking about words we already know, maybe some repeating phrases, using poetry to help build fluency, and even rhyming words help build fluency. So I have a couple of different pieces of material that I will be demonstrating in ways we can be thinking about ourselves as a reader, and to have, to build this skill of fluency. It takes time, and it takes time to build fluency, and we just need to work on it by reading and then going back and rereading and listening to ourselves and asking ourselves, how did I sound? Was that smooth or was that bumpy? So today I'm going to share this story, and it's great for fluency because there's a lot of repeating lines, and we can be thinking about, oh, I heard that line before, I know that phrase or that group of words, and it's going to help me as I read along. And again, we want to read like we're talking. So here we go. This book is called The Giant Turnip, and it's written by Eddie Evans and illustrated by Dream Chen. So here we are, a very vibrant color, beautiful shade of purple. So The Giant Turnip. One day late in spring, Grandpa planted a turnip seed. In summer, turnip leaves sprouted. The turnip grew and grew. Grandpa grabbed the leaves and pulled. The giant turnip did not budge. Grandma walked by. "You need help," she said. Grandma grabbed Grandpa and pulled. The giant turnip didn't budge. Granddaughter walked by. "You need help," she said. Granddaughter grabbed Grandma and pulled. The giant turnip didn't budge. Dog walked by. "You need help," he said. Dog grabbed Granddaughter and pulled. The giant turnip didn't budge. And we can see this. Our group is growing. Cat walked by. "You need help," she said. Cat grabbed Dog and pulled. The giant turnip didn't budge. Mouse walked by. "You need help," he said. Mouse grabbed Cat and pulled. The giant turnip didn't budge. Oh, the giant turnip budged. Then it burst forth from the ground. Whoa, I made a mistake, and I went back and I did some rereading. Let me try that one again. So let me start from here. Mouse grabbed Cat and pulled. The giant turnip budged. Then it burst forth from the ground. Grandpa, Grandma, Granddaughter, Dog, Cat, and Mouse fell backward in a heap. Before them lay the biggest turnip they had ever set eyes on. From then on, they had turnip for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All right, so again, we're trying to read as if we were just having a conversation. And if we should make a mistake, you have to ask yourself, ooh, did that sound okay? And to go back and try again. So I have some poems here too, which have some rhyming. And when we think of rhyming too, we know it helps us think about what could happen next. So here's a poem all about dogs, and my sentences are broken up into phrases, which helps also with building fluency. So the diners in the kitchen. Our dog Fred, eat the bread. Our dog Dash, eat the hash. Our dog Pete eat the meat. Our dog Davy eat the gravy. Our dog Toffee eat the coffee. And the worst from the first, our dog Fido eat the pie dough. So reading poems in rhyme can definitely help us build that fluency. Remember, if it doesn't sound right, try it again. Let's try one more. My puppy. It's funny, my puppy knows just how I feel. When I'm happy, he's yappy and squirms like an eel. When I'm grumpy, he's slumpy and stays at my heel. It's funny, my puppy knows such a great deal. So here we have 2 on dogs. I am attaching a link to the story of Fox and Socks. And Fox and Socks is a great book to help us build fluency. And that Dr. Seuss, he really wants our tongue to get twisted up. So I picked a couple of pages or phrases from the book that as you read along, and you might have this story at home already, pick out your favorite phrase and give me a video response of you reciting or reading something to me just as if you were speaking. So here are a couple of parts from Fox and Socks. And here it starts. Socks on knocks and knocks in box. Fox and Socks on box on knocks. And this is the part where the chicks come in. Chicks with bricks, come chicks with blocks. Come chicks with bricks and blocks and clocks come. So I've attached a link to that story, and I will have a copy of this as well for you to try to read on your own. So your job today is to find maybe a poem, a book. If you already have Fox and Socks or Green Eggs and Ham, any of the Dr. Seuss books, those are great to build fluency. Remember, we're trying to read with 0 errors, meaning no mistakes. But if you make a mistake, go back and try it again. Reread. All right, give it a go. Can't wait to hear what you come up with. Bye.